Hey Breck students, Frank here from AFP with a video on how to record audio to Garageband. I know in the past couple of videos I've been using Garageband iOS, but today we're going to be focusing on Garageband OSX, which is the computer version, the MacBook Pro, MacBook Air, iMac, etc. version. Alright, so what you're going to want to do is open an empty project. Cool, couple of things. So if you don't have a proper studio setup, or if you don't have like an audio interface and a microphone, don't feel discouraged. You can still record audio to your computer using your built-in microphone or a pair of headphones with microphones. This works, and it's very handy for those who don't have a proper recording setup and those who are living economically. So if you are using an audio interface, what you're going to want to do is make sure that your input is on 1 or selected to 1, or if you're using a different input, whatever input you're using, you want to make sure it's selected to. Alright, so for this video we're going to do input 1, sick, create, awesome, there's our track. I'm hearing a little bit of latency. I don't know if you guys could hear it, but I'm going to disable input monitoring, and that's what this button means. Fun fact, if you are new to GarageBand, you could take your cursor and hover over the buttons, and it basically tells you what they do or what their function is. So I'm over the transport, and just to give you an example, this is the rewind button, this is the forward, stop, play, and record. Alright, so so we're gonna start recording some audio, but before we do that, I just want to make sure that my microphone level is where I want it to be, and I'm really talking to the people with audio interfaces. You before recording, you might want to adjust your gain knob and get your microphone right to where you want it to be, and you can do that by just adjusting, if you want to be closer to the mic, you might want to adjust your gain knob down. If you want to be farther, you might want to adjust it, up like that. All right. So something that I like to do is I like to always see the record enable button, because when you are recording, or when you're multi-track recording, you just want to know which track you're using, or sometimes we want to record multiple people, so we want to record 3 vocals and 3 microphones and 3 inputs enabled. So how you would go about that is you would right click on the track, and this appears. Go all the way down to track header components, slide to show record enable, and the record enable button appears. Cool. We're going to want to click that. You can now see the record enable button flashing, indicating to us that the track is armed and ready to be, ready to start recording. Now there's 2 different ways that you can start recording. There is, 2 different ways for GarageBand. I'm not sure about the other programs, but for the purpose of this video, we're just talking about GarageBand. What you're going to want to do is either click the record button or press R. So I'm just going to go ahead and click the recording button, and I'm just going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to, get some audio down. Oh, also, this button right here is your counting. I'm just going to go over real quickly what these 2 things do. This is your metronome, and this is basically the thing that keeps us, the musician, in time and in tempo. And this is your counting, and this is basically the count off before we start recording. So it's like an example. So it's 1, 2, 3, start recording. So I'm going to leave that on, and I'm going to, like I said, just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to grab some audio. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. And to stop recording, you can either click the recording button again or just press the space bar, which is always my preference. All right, and let's hear that back just to make sure that it came out, clean and not nasty sounding. All right, and there you have it. That's how you record audio to GarageBand. Now, this same technique works for recording guitars and works for recording drums and all different types of instruments. Um, like I said earlier, if you don't have an audio interface and you don't have like a special type of mic or a mic in general, you can use your headphones with the microphone connected to them to capture audio, or you can use your computer microphone or the built-in microphone. Um, it's a great way to learn too. If you don't have the whole setup, it's a perfect way to learn how to record yourself and how to listen back to yourself and get better at singing. I use recording myself to get better at singing, just to hear how my voice sounds from I guess a third person perspective. But yeah, all right. So that's how we do it. That's how you record audio to GarageBand. My next video is going to talk about how to kind of get EQs and compressors on vocals, like actual singing vocals. So yeah, I'm gonna be making that in a bit, and I'm excited to hear your questions and comments. And please comment on the link below, and I can get back to you on anything you have to ask me. All right, have a good one.